For this video, we're going to be talking about metal shirts! T-shirts, of course, they're part of what connects us all as a fan base. For any fan base, of course. But for metal in particular, we're going to talk about the shirts that get lots of mean looks. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The kind of shirt you wear that's either so gory or so out there that some people are going to have some sort of problem with it, or you're going to feel an odd presence as you walk away like, why are they watching me? Start off with the shirts in my collection. Here's one that gets a few looks. Dystopia, human equals garbage. Maybe not so much for the artwork itself, which is basically a monkey being vivisected, but the name itself, human equals garbage. I have gotten so many looks for this shirt. You know, you'll get some people who are like, ahem, but you're human. Does that mean you're garbage? Or another one being like, oh, that is so negative. Or people will look at you like you're this trashy, negative person, and that's completely not the case. Of course, on the other hand, I have walked into punk stores, and some of the cashiers are like, oh my god, I love your shirt! And it completely surprises me, because it's kind of an obscure band at this point. Another shirt that I get great looks for is my Population Reduction shirt. Awesome band, by the way. But check this out. Hanged Angels. It seems like shirts get more attention when there are people hanging on them. Kind of like Suffocation Souls to Deny. The front of the shirt doesn't really have a lot of gory things to offer, but the back of the shirt where the people are hanging, oh yeah, you'll get plenty of uncomfortable looks for that. I mean, half the looks I get from this shirt are from people trying to read what the logo says. Of course, this is incredibly tame compared to some of the other Death shirts, but the Death shirt, it surprisingly gets some looks. I mean, you know, it'll usually be from people in their 40s or their 50s being like, oh, someone who's obsessed with death. Oh, you notice all these kids are obsessed with death now, honey? Why can't they appreciate life or good things? No, death is a gnarly band! Then there are the kind of shirts where people assume things about your personality because you wear them. For example, this Battery shirt. You see, all it is just a gargoyle. But then me and some friends of mine were having a religious conversation somehow, and I managed to throw my few cents into the conversation. And one of my friends said, I always thought you were an atheist. I was like, no, why do you say that? Look at your shirt! What about this shirt could imply anything religious? It's a gargoyle, it's not hell or anything. Look, I mean the background, it's just like Antarctica in red. It's probably drenched with the Evil Dead 2 Seas of Blood. My Obituary Slowly We Rot shirt. It's not exactly gory or anything on the front, but what gets a lot of attention is the back. Slowly We Rot. Of course I'll be walking away and I'll feel that sometimes some eyes are following me. It's a satisfying feeling. Amazingly, my Discharge shirt is one that gets a few looks too. I don't know why. They all say it's the band name, Discharge. I'm like, it's a punk band from England. They're like, oh, Discharge. Carcass shirts can get a lot of looks too. I mean, the one I wear is pretty tame in comparison. I mean, it doesn't even look like a Carcass shirt. It looks like the Repulsion Horrified logo. I don't know. I mean, most of the looks I get for this one, they're trying to read the logo because it's a little difficult to read sometimes. But like, you get the shirts with the Wreath of Petrifaction artwork. Oh yeah, that's awesome. It's just like Exhumed with the gore metal logo. You'll get plenty of looks for that. It's amazing. But the shirts that get the best looks are Cannibal Corpse shirts. Without a question. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of friends of mine whose moms have thrown away their shirts, or their shirts got lost or burned or something, or they got banned from school, or they got in trouble in school. All because they were wearing their worm-infested shirt, their Tomb of the Mutilated shirt. Deicide Shirts occasionally get some looks too. I don't know why. It's because a lot of people, they get real anal when it comes to like religious affiliations on shirts and seeing Jesus' cross and anything being disfigured. The best looks seem to come from soccer moms. I mean, for lunch, I'll be going to a Sbarro's or a Five Guys or something, and you know, a few tables down from me, there's a soccer mom with her two little kids playing on their little cell phones, and her teenage son with his little peach fuzz and his cell phone. I'll be wearing a Cannibal Corpse shirt or something, and she'll be giving me this mean look, all staring me down like... What else is funny is when they find the band names themselves offensive. You know that children can read that, right? Wow, I was not aware of that. Thank you. And they're so condescending about it, too. Like coughing and everything. I'll just be like, wow, it's a good thing you don't sing death metal vocals. Your coughing would get out of hand. Those kinds of looks are absolutely amazing. Now, there is another side to this, and I need to address it. This has happened to me a few times. Like, I'll say, wow, that's a nice shirt. to someone who's wearing a black metal shirt or a Tool shirt. And it's not just them, but lately it's been like Tool fans and black metal fans. I'll see somebody wearing an Impaled Nazarene shirt, or a Dimmu Borgir shirt, or a Tool shirt, and I'll be like, wow, that's a cool shirt. And they'll give me this mean look because of it. Like, they have this whole, oh, who do you think you are talking to me type of look going on. It's like, seriously, just because you listen to intelligent music doesn't give you the right to be a complete Neanderthal. You wear this shirt because you like the band, and these shirts are part of what unites us as a fan base. And sometimes they don't even react at all. They'll just be like, hey, that's a nice shirt. And they'll just look at me and walk away, fine. I'd still prefer that over, what's this guy's problem? I mean, don't you get excited when you see somebody wearing a metal shirt? I mean, I'll be in Disneyland and I'll see somebody wearing a Napalm Death shirt and I'll be like, oh yeah! Like I might even chase them down the street just to talk to them. It's absolutely fun. It lets you know that you are part of the community. Anyway, what about you? What shirts have gotten you looks and what are the stories behind them? Leave them in the comments. Talk to you soon.